Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video back on the extension. And today guys, it's been a long time I've been on my own. It's only me today on my own. Some of you, if you're in London, you probably know about the tube strikes. It's been mental the last couple of days. Kenneth's not been able to get in for the last 2 days. Flash couldn't get in on Monday. Both of them can't get in today. It's just too difficult to get into work. So because they're all on public transport, it's taken hours to get in. I'm the only one in today. Luckily, there's not a lot to do here today. So I'm going to be doing a few bits that I needed to finish off today anyway. So it's changed my day a little bit, but at least I can get this done today. So we've been here doing some block laying. I'm going to show you guys the update of where we're at. We're still waiting for some stuff. So yeah, I'll just run you through it and I'll show you guys what I've got to do. All right, guys, so here we are. Got a mix in here. It's all ready to go now. So what did we do yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. It was just me and Flash, and we did this wall here yesterday, just the two of us. He's helping me out. So you guys can see where I've left this for tubing. It's not ideal, but you know, this is real life and real situation. Sometimes we just got to get on with it. If I didn't do this tubing in section in, or this later on tubing in section, means I couldn't build the wall. And because we are still waiting for these steels here. So we need the steel to go in here, down here. There's a steel column coming up, wind post. Once it's in, then I can take these blocks, tie up to it. That's that side. Same thing on this side here as well. We need that column in here before we can bring the block work in to tie it into here. So we are waiting for that, as I said, but in the meantime we do as much as we can. So this side here is not so bad because I'm at the window reveal, so I can build this section up here up to its height, and then I can build it down to there. One problem we've got here, I'm trying to see, I might be able to work around it. Actually, I think I can just miss it. Our boiler flue is here, so I think I just miss it. I might have to move this pipe and put that elbow here higher up so that I can get a second block or second row in there, and then at least gets us to get the wall up, because we need this wall up so we can get the wall plate on. So how this roof is going to be done is we're going to have a wall plate on top of that row here. I think it's the 10th row of block. This one's at height already. There'll be a wall plate on it as well, and then our rafters will be going across this way. We've got some flitch beams, 6 flitch beams to go in, because we have 6 skylights going in as well, or roof lights, or whatever you want to call them. So we got 6 flitch beams, so we're waiting for those as well to go in. Now, as far as the ceiling heights and so on, it's a bit interesting. So this house to neighbor side, they actually dropped their floor internally. So you guys might remember there was when you came out, there was a patio, probably a step down patio, and then the patio itself had about 3 or 4 steps down to the garden, so it was quite high up. So basically similar to what we've got here, where we're basically up here and then we're gonna have steps to go down. The neighbors, if you look at their patio over there, I'll show you guys in a minute, it's a lot lower than ours. What they've done is they dropped their internal floor level. So if you guys imagine, this floor is quite low down, and what they did is, they've got a door here. I think they have a single door here now, and then there's a couple, maybe three steps down into the kitchen, so their floor level's lower. So I think that allowed them to get the higher ceiling in there as well. Now our situation is, and I just checked the drawings last night because I was like, I'm just going to make sure I'm not going too high, because we do have to have some sort of detail to connect into the neighbors. So this 10 blocks is actually our height. So 10 blocks gives you a height of 2250, if I'm correct with my maths. Okay, that's 225 centimeters high. The main house's ceilings are 2.7, right? So this gives us 2.25. When you put the wall plate on it, it gives us another 50 mil, so that gives us 2.3. Now on the drawings, I checked the drawings, and our ceiling height is actually 2.3, so it is correct. That's 10 blocks with a wall plate, then the rafters go on top of that. So basically, it's 10 blocks here. On this side, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so I need to bring it 2 more up to get it to 10. That back wall here, I'm going to have to lay 1 more row of block on it to get up to 11. And then by the time we put our rafters and all that, that should get us up to our height. So that's that. Now our steel is basically going to be pretty much the top of that door here. So I'll see if I can show you guys a little bit of the picture of the drawing to see what I mean. But basically the ceilings do change a lot in height. So we start off with this ceiling at 2.7, and then we come right down. This bulkhead comes right down with steel, and then the ceiling gets a lot lower in the extension. Okay, it comes from 2.7 ceiling to 2.3. So it's quite a big difference, but that's how it is, and that's how it's designed. And I think it's all to allow for the planning heights that we're allowed and so on. Okay, so that's that. So as far as we are, guys have moved the last bit of soil here again from this area here. So all the soil is outside now, ready to be collected. We started with sweeping some of the mortar in some of these joints. Every time we run out of a mix at the end of the day and we think we clean up, we water it down and we spread it into the joints. So most of it's actually being all covered up now. So there. We've got the parts for the pipes that's come now, so we can get under there and do the last bit of pipe work, aka take the manhole out and make our connection down there. Once that's done, we can get inspected, and then we can close up the last bits of floor. And you can see I've got my little temporary manhole cover there, and we still have our temporary pipe work that's running into here. Once we do that, we can then connect the toilet. So what we'll be doing with the toilet is, because this let's see if I can show you guys, the outlet is actually above the roof, the outlet here. We will take out this old one and we will basically run it a new PVC one into the toilet, and we will run it across here, and then it will come down into that one in the corner here. So that's basically how that will be done. And yeah, it will be boxed in the corner internally, wrapped around the steel later on. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at now. So as I said, I've got a mix in here. I'm on my own today, so I'm gonna get a couple of buckets of that out and start putting the insulation in. So I had run out of insulation. I had to pick up 2 more packets, pick those up today. We're 150 mil insulation in here. And basically, yeah, we're putting that in. So what we're actually doing is struggled to get 150 insulation anywhere around here. So we are using 75 mil, and it's just doubled up basically. So if you guys can see it here, it's just doubled up, 75. So we've got 150 mil and tight in there, and that's fitting in perfectly. So the last 2 packets should do that row to the end there, and then we've got 1 more row on top, and that's all our insulation pretty much there. So as I said, guys, we've had terrible situation with the roads. The roads have been crazy as well, the traffic, so it's been making my journeys difficult as well, but at least I'm driving so I can kind of get there. Whereas sometimes the guys get on the station and there's no trains, or they go on a bus and the bus gets terminated and got to wait for another bus. And if you know what it's like in London, especially at this time with all the strikes, you'll get 3 or 4 buses going by and they're all full and you're not going to get on a bus. So guys, you just have to give up sometimes. I said, you know what, just don't worry about it, turn back, and we'll pick it up another day. So that's the situation there. Unfortunately, it doesn't help. I mean, it's crazy, this strike things. I totally understand it, you know, because no one likes a strike until the strike has got something to do with their cause or what they're passionate about or what's important to them. But at the same time, it's the irony of things like these strikes where you've got people striking for their working situation, their wages or whatever, and at the same time, their strikes disenfranchises so many other people who are also trying to work. Do you know what I mean? It just costs us money, and you know, it's life. What can you do? Can't prevent people from striking, can you? So just got to get on with it. Anyway, all right. So we're putting these insulation in as we're going along. It's 2. So as I'm doing a row, I just stick them in, and that way they won't fall out. Always make sure we butt them nice and tight down. No gaps or anything. Tight in here. Also, update coming. Some people have asked, and sorry I haven't given an update, but I've been waiting for some stuff. But I will have some update hopefully this weekend about the job that we did the fundraiser for. And again, thank you for everybody who's donated to the family in need. I'm actually going to see her on Saturday, and I'm actually going to try and start doing a few bits there. So I should hopefully have a video on Saturday. We're trying to see if we can deal with some of the immediate leaks and stuff. And also I've been speaking with the media, and what they've reached out to me about a couple of things actually, and stuff that we do, the work that we do and so on. Quite a big, one of the leading sort of media outlets in the UK. And we may be doing some work with them. We may be doing an interview about the project and about just what we do in general. So exciting times. If that does happen, obviously I'll let you guys know the details of that and refer you to where you can see or read the interview and stuff like that. So yeah, we've been quite busy. Right, I'm gonna go and get some of this mortar. Thankfully the weather is really nice today. That's the other thing, we've had rain like it will just blitz down, and then it was for like 20 minutes, then it will stop, it will rain, it stop, rain, it stop. So that's been causing a lot of delays. But today it's clear skies. It's really hot today actually, so I think today's gonna be a nice day for me to finish this off. So once I've done this, actually I'm shooting off to the cowboy build job. The bathroom is finished down there, the first bathroom anyway. It's all grouted and everything. I think all I've got to do down there is paint the ceiling and one of the walls, put a bit of skirting board and put a shower screen in. And I think I will connect the waste to the tap or something like that. Then that is a functional finished bathroom. We have one bathroom done finally, and then now we're jumping down to the bathroom below it, which is a lot easier to do compared to the upstairs one. We haven't got to do all the work that I had to do up there. So that one shouldn't take as long. Kitchen stuff is coming. I think yesterday they had a delivery there with the appliances came in, some of the appliances, and the rest of the kitchen's coming in quite soon. So we can get back onto that. Just giving you guys some updates of the jobs and what we're doing. The other one, you guys might have seen the garage conversion that we're doing into the studio, to the music studio. We are literally still waiting 5 weeks now for the doors. And I've been on the phone to them today, being quite annoyed because they keep giving me a run around. They said to me they're waiting for some part of the weather seal or something like that. That's coming tomorrow. And then hopefully by Monday, they'll be able to tell me a delivery date. So we're waiting to put that door in, and then we can plaster around the reveals internally and then give the final coat of paint. So that's basically, hopefully once we get the door, we'll be back there, and then we can just finish it up, clean it up, and show you guys the finished product on that. So that's pretty much where we're at with what we're doing right now. Yeah, all right, let's crack on. $20. 20. Okie dokie. Got the sign. There we go, guys. This is what I've been talking about. And the rain has come again. What did I get in there? About a row and a half, and the rain started again. So hopefully it will pass soon and I can get the last 2 rows up there done. I did move that drain pipe over there so that I could get the 2nd row up, so that's fitted. But yeah, we gotta wait for this to pass. Alright, the rain stopped after 20, 30 minutes. Back in business. Perfect. Guys, done, and just in time it started raining. It looks like a storm is coming, but guys, I'm done. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Guys, done, and I've covered it all up for the rain as well. You can see how we just missed that boiler flue up there as well, so that allows us to carry on for now anyway. But yeah, this is where we're at. Managed to finish it, did a little cleanup. So basically now we are waiting for our steels. They emailed me back today with the sketch of it, but again, they made another mistake. So the delay again, I'm waiting for them to come back to me hopefully this afternoon, and then we can press button for the manufacturer, and hopefully we'll have that next week. But yeah, that's it guys. I'm stopping here for today. As I said, the rain is coming down now. I am out of here. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.